We are back, Andrew, and we are live. How are you?
I'm absolutely stoked, Jim. We're back
Yes.
and ready to help. And it's been a really, really busy 24 hours, 48 hours already, actually. And already Wednesday. I couldn't believe it, to be honest. And it's been huge. And I haven't been on social media. So that means I've been really busy.
It's really interesting when the announcement was made on Sunday, which was something that we'd all been waiting for and we'd been lobbying so hard. Get some common sense to be able to transact essentially safely and provide shelter, right? That's what real estate is all about. So absolutely delighted that the government in their wisdom saw it appropriate to allow us to conduct one-on-one inspections. And then, of course, 48 hours later, we got the go-ahead for appraisals as well. So, which fundamentally it works hand in hand. You can't have one without the other, right?
Yeah, spot on.
So essentially, as far as the public's concerned, we're back. We're able to transact. We're able to show people property. And now it does create some hurdles. There are some hurdles and there are some procedures and processes that we need to go through because logistically, Andrew, gone are the days of putting somebody in the car and showing them 4 or 5 properties, right?
Spot on. Yeah, 100%. Now it's about, again, we've got 15 minutes per couple going through the property. We've got to make sure.
Yeah, I was going to say, go through some of the things that people have to follow.
Yeah, of course. So obviously we've got 15 minutes per couple through the property. As soon as we finish that inspection, we've got to go through the whole house, make sure we've cleaned the whole surface of the property. Gloves, sanitizers, masks have to be worn. And of course, as I said before, we have to have a 15-minute space between appointments as well. So a couple of hurdles that we have to follow, but I can tell you now, honestly, Jim, from our clients, from vendors and buyers, it doesn't matter what hurdle they have to jump through. As long as they can now physically see properties, they'll jump through any hurdle. They don't care. So, but that's the process we have to follow at the moment, and it is what it is.
Well, I think it's like we were always saying, and what we've been saying. Who can believe that 8 weeks went past, right?
Yeah, crazy.
What we're always saying is that there are people that need to transact. We saw all the stories of enforced hardship of people that had sold their property, that couldn't go out to buy a property, couldn't go out to lease a property. We've seen stories of tenants just looking at a video and taking a property and wanting to sign up for it without physically having inspected it, which is something we would never do.
Correct.
As a matter of fact, it was always a requirement that they had to physically inspect the property first.
Yep.
The fact is, it's all history. But the interesting thing, as we spoke about yesterday when we had our Zoom meeting with our team, I think it's important that people have to understand, Andrew, that our offices are still closed. We're all working remotely, but we're all available anytime, correct?
100% spot on, Jim. And look, inquiries have been coming through positively. It's been great to see a number of buyers that have jumped on, picked up the phones, give us a call. I've actually had less email inquiries, but more phone call inquiries. So it just goes to show you how people want to, jump on the front foot, get in touch, and that way they don't miss out on any opportunities, right? And that's something that obviously we'll cover too, because there have been plenty of properties that we haven't loaded online to the main portals. We, as we spoke about during stage 4 lockdown, about the off-market listings. Those properties are now getting ready for marketing. So there's still great opportunities off-market currently that we've been shopping around buyers as well. So, and the feedback's been absolutely terrific from buyers as well. Look, it's, as I said, it's difficult because we have to space the inspections out. We're taking obviously longer per inspection because obviously we got to make sure the property has been sanitized, as I said before. But people are okay and they're understanding. So to everyone that has seen properties in the last 48 hours, a massive thank you, because it's a bit hard, So, but they understand, and all they want to do is see properties, and our vendors, all they want to do is sell their property to move on.
So here's an interesting stat, just so that people can get a bit of an idea of the pent-up demand. The announcement came on Sunday afternoon. It took us all a couple of hours to digest it, to wait on some advice from our corporate head office and from the REIV. And big shout out to the REIV, Leah Cullen and Gil King, who've done a great job representing the industry. But from that time, from Sunday afternoon, Andrew, when all of our salespeople jumped on the phones and started contacting the clients that we had that had been begging us to go and look at properties, by Monday morning, 10 a.m., over 885 private inspections had been booked within our group.
That's great.
885 physical, private, one-on-one inspections booked in under 24 hours. Now, that was just on Monday. Then, Monday, we actually really started, right? Hitting the phones and working and all the rest of it. And whilst I don't have an updated number to give you and to give people watching, I will, by the end of the week, we will collate the numbers across the group to see exactly how many inspections, how many offers, how many transactions have been done just this week from people that have to transact, that had to do something, right?
Correct, 100%. There was a backlog of buyers that, obviously they missed out on other properties that had their pre-approvals that were lapsing as well. That's one thing that we had from buyers, that they wanted to buy because they had their pre-approvals in order, but they were coming to an end as well. So those buyers, they really wanted to buy before that happened. We had sellers that obviously were downsizing or upgrading, that they've sold already and they wanted to purchase. Landlords, there was a number of people in unfortunately those circumstances that had to transact for many reasons, as we already discussed. But it was great to see, as soon as that announcement came out, there was people that you could see by speaking to them over the phone, they had a smile on their face because they know now they can do something, in order to just do it virtually. And, that's something we harped on a lot. There's very few homes that we were going to sell virtually, very few, right? And no one likes to do that. But as soon as that announcement came out, it was good to see that there was some really big smiles on people's faces.
Yeah, and I think, look, it just means that we can transact, right? It's going to be different. We know that. Our whole processes are different. We now have to email any prospective purchaser a job form for them to provide to us an assurance that they haven't been, suffering any symptoms of COVID, haven't been in touch with anyone with COVID, because people have to understand we're going through somebody else's house.
Spot on.
And our industry has demonstrated since March that we're able to do it safely. Well, now we're taking it one step further. We do have to have everybody's details that enters the property. And let's just touch on that a little bit, Andrew. So a client can make an appointment. They can come from outside of 5 kilometres. They don't have to live within the 5 kilometre zone to inspect a property, but they have to make an appointment with us. They meet us at the property at the designated time. They've got a 15-minute window. We can show husband, wife, or partner, whoever, 2 people, we can show them through, and children under 18 years of age. We do need everybody's names. We are going to put sanitizer on your hands and ask you to rub it on your hands before you enter the property. We're going to ask you not to touch any surfaces. We'll be wiping down any surfaces anyway. We're going to have the front door and the back door open to air the property out. And of course, the owners of the property can't be at home. So they have to leave for one of the 4 permissible reasons whilst you're inspecting the property. So 15-minute window, we get them through, they get to see the property. And then, you know what, if you like it, put an offer on it, because the house that you saw today and you're going to think about and talk to us tomorrow about it, the bloke that saw it yesterday and liked it is going to make an offer on it today. So,
100%. Jim, at the moment, what we're seeing, and a lot of buyers are seeing this as well, and vendors, there is still a shortage of properties currently for sale, right? And the vendors that are currently on the market right now, there's a big advantage for them purely and simply because there's less competition. So less homes for buyers to inspect and to choose from. Right now, we don't know when that's going to open up. We think that it may open up in a couple of months or whatever the case might be, but you can only buy what's available right now, right? And there's some great opportunities though, like yesterday, a couple of really nice homes were showing and the feedback was, yeah, definitely they want to get in the front foot and make offers before someone else does, right? So, but unfortunately for those buyers, there are other buyers that are interested as well. So even though you are the first person to make an offer, it doesn't mean you're going to buy the home. And just one of those things, understanding from a buyer's point of view, we have to do the right thing by the vendors, get back to all those buyers as well, and make sure that everyone's been in touch. And that's what we'll do as agents.
It's interesting. Everything we've been talking about on our weekly videos and streams for the last few months, but more importantly, since we went into lockdown on the 5th of August, everything we've been talking about, where we've been saying to people, if you're interested, register on our website.
Correct.
Register for our early alert. Register so that you find out about our pre-market and off-market opportunities. All of those things fast track 8 weeks, and now it's bang, it's out in the open.
Right.
And all of those things that we've been talking about, the people that got ready, that did all of that, are the ones that are on the front foot, that have got everything at their fingertips, and they're the first ones to know about it. So,
because brokers were still working during stage 4 lockdown, right? So they could still organize pre-approvals and so forth. So the buyers that obviously organize all their finances during stage 4, they're the ones that are ready to go right now. So, and anyone that's got pre-approvals right now and they make unconditional offers on our properties and so forth, they're in a great position to be able to purchase those homes as well. So,
great message, Andrew.
yes, 100%, Jim. So, moving forward, we're starting to book in our options as well. So our team's been really busy doing those, getting our options that were booked in prior to lockdown, rescheduling those options, and we look forward to sharing those new listings in the next few days. So really excited.
Yeah, that's really good too. You're right. And just a little shout out, Andrew, if I can just put a little plug in, because I just finished a meeting with the people from My Room Children's Cancer Charity. This year, of course, we've announced it on our social media and all the rest of it, that we are fortunate enough to play a really small part and be associated with My Room. Simmons Homes, Satellite Properties have donated a block of land in the Arcadia estate at Officer in the southeastern suburbs. Simmons Homes have built an amazing home.
Yeah.
4 bedrooms, single level, 2.5 bathroom, double garage, beautiful al fresco. This home has over $150,000 worth of builder upgrades, and it also has $40,000 worth of Adriatic furniture throughout the home. It's beautifully styled. We'll be releasing some photos and some footage on our website. As a matter of fact, there is a video of the construction on our Facebook page.
I saw that with a playground in the backyard and so forth.
Yeah, I posted a photo of the playground. The playground just got finished this morning, right? And,
that looks fantastic.
So our friends from Bunnings have donated a fantastic playground. All the al fresco stuff is in. The home has been styled. We can now show you the property. Yeah, so awesome. If you jump on the website, homeforacure.com.au, or the property, if you type the address in, it'll come up. It's number 42 Gulliver Drive in Officer. It's in the Arcadia estate, which is probably one of the best estates. Not probably, it is the best estate in the area out there. We've got Channel 9 backing everything. They're running the telethon this year on behalf of My Room to raise funds for My Room, as they have done for a number of years. Great supporters, Channel 9, and of course all the celebrities at 9 that provide their time and their expertise to assist. So we're really, really looking forward to it. But Andrew, it's getting closer. But the important thing is we haven't locked in an auction date yet, but we will. Probably in the next 10 days, we'll have an auction date locked in. But the house is ready to inspect. As a matter of fact, inspections have already commenced. They commenced on Monday. We had some people through on Monday. We had some people through yesterday. There's buyers lining up, making appointments to come and look at the property, because you're going to have the bonus of $280,000 worth of extras that you're going to get for nothing.
Spot on, Jim. And I think, you know what, thinking about it, imagine actually purchasing a property and thinking what you've actually committed to in regards to obviously a fantastic opportunity, but then you've also, donated funds to a fantastic cause, right? And knowing that you've done that, that's going to be an amazing feeling for someone as well, So I remember last year's people, and the couple that bought last year's, smile on their faces. I know they purchased the property, but they know they've purchased the property that's going to help so many people, and it's just going to go a long way.
Andrew, hand on my heart,
yeah.
If we didn't work in Taylor's Lakes and Officer wasn't on the other side of the world, I'd love to go and buy the damn thing and live there.
You should anyway, Jim.
Amazing property. No, seriously, it's an amazing property, but I don't fancy driving an hour and a half to get to the office. But even though the way it's going, we might not need to drive to the office. We might all just work from home,
but spot on.
It's a great opportunity. I urge people to jump on the website, homeforacure.com.au, have a look. Any questions, any queries, give Andrew a call, give me a call directly, and we'll facilitate getting you through the property with our team from our Berwick office, Pakenham office is also jumping in, and Cranbourne office. They're all assisting. They're all helping with the marketing and the sale of this property. So, you know, just another little one there that we thought we'd throw in.
Nah, look, Jim, to be honest, it's a fantastic event, and the last 3 years, it's been a real pleasure to, donate our time. It's what a cause, So hopefully the auctioneer does a great job once again. Give the auctioneer a bit of a plug. But yeah, look, we're absolutely stoked to be a part. So thanks to the team out there, and we look forward to getting a good sale for the team and for the new homeowners as well.
That's it. So, great news. Let's finish off on the fantastic news that we're back. We're able to hurt. Hey, we wore the same shirt.
Well, Jim, you've got a couple extra buttons. But same wardrobe, Jim. But yeah, look, hopefully everyone feels a bit more confident now. Just understand one thing, right? We're doing everything we can by the rule book, but at the same time, it's for everyone's best interest that we follow those instructions. It's for everyone's safety, for our clients, for the new buyers. We're here to make everyone feel safe, but also here to help people that need to transact. So we're doing everything we can to make sure that happens in a safely manner. And we just can't wait to start putting some soul stickers on those boards for our clients, Jim. So it's going to be good. So any questions, yell out, give us a call, and look forward to helping you guys very shortly.
Stay safe, everyone.
Stay safe. See you soon. Bye.